Hi, I am so glad you guys are here because when I got home from taking my daughter to school, I heard the strangest sound in my living room. And when I walked in, I couldn't believe what I saw. A trail of shamrocks and balloons everywhere. Rainbows? Look at this. Unbelievable. I thought I was doing so good this year because I wore my green and I have my lucky shamrock socks on, but no way, Jose. He came anyway. I must have scared him when I came in today because what did I find on my table? A leprechaun shoe. Can you believe that? I scared him so much and he ran off so fast that he left his shoe. And a trail of gold coins. And we all know how much leprechauns love their coins. So for him to leave behind his coins, he must have been scared. I sure hope that pesky little leprechaun is gone, but if he's not, he better watch out because we'll be ready. I have 2 stories to read to you today about how to catch a leprechaun. And when we're done, we're going to test our skills and create a trap. So if that leprechaun comes back, we'll be ready. Hi, I'm glad you guys could come back with me to the fire and warm ourselves up because it's kind of cold today for the St. Patrick's Day. But that's okay because I have my fuzzy blanket, my warm fire, and my cozy books to read. So let's go ahead and get started with our first read. It's titled, How to Catch a Leprechaun. How to catch a leprechaun? It's tougher than you think. He'll turn your whole house upside down. He's quicker than a wink. And we've certainly seen it today in my house. He's turned my living room upside down with shamrocks and rainbows and even little tiny leprechaun shoe. So let's find out if we can get any tips from how to catch a leprechaun today. How to catch a leprechaun. The night is dark, the streets are quiet. St. Patrick's Day is near. I tap my hammer so you'll know the leprechaun is here. I'll put out all your laces, put glitter in your hair, and when you walk around, you'll see my gold coins everywhere. Well, I'm very thankful that he didn't put any gold, glittery sparkles in my hair, but I did get some of his gold. You'll never catch me in your trap, but yes, I'll make a scene. I'll turn the whole place upside down. Your toilet will be green. Oh, I hope he doesn't turn my toilet green. I haven't checked yet. But if he does, oh boy, we are going to be ready with that trap we make later. House number 1. I'm going in. Really? That's your trap? I'm in and out, without a doubt. That one was a snap. He sounds like a cheeky little leprechaun. And now I think it's getting worse. A shoebox on a stick? I'll dance a jig and still escape. We leprechauns are quick. Here he goes. He knows all about traps. I hope my leprechaun isn't that cheeky. Another house? I fixed your shoes. They really were quite smelly. I'll eat the nuts you left as bait and leave with a full belly. Uh-oh. Now you're talking. Look at this. It's dandelion tea. But I'm too speedy for your trap. This tea is mine for free. There he goes. I know you want my pot of gold. That iron cage was clever. But I've been alive 200 years. You won't catch me, ever. Definitely not going to use an iron cage because he can get through that, so we won't do that. Now you're getting fancy, but I'll escape with twinkle toes. It's a fancy pantsy dance. She's throwing stuffed animals at him. That's a pretty good idea, but he's too quick for that. It seems to me an engineer has helped with this design. Too bad this little leprechaun is going to be just fine. Your entire house is one big trap from the ceiling to the floor. Nice try, indeed, but soon enough, I'll stroll right out the door. Well, that was smart. He used his whole entire house. But it still didn't work. That little leprechaun is so sneaky and tricky and quick. The leprechaun be gone 3,000 gave me quite a scare. But without a 4-leaf clover, I won't be caught in there. You'll never catch this leprechaun. Impossible, that's a fact. Unless one day a brilliant child designs the perfect trap. But who will that child be? Do you think it's going to be us this year? I really do hope so. I've got a really smart idea for a trap. Better luck next year. Well, that was a fun little book, How to Catch a Leprechaun, and there were quite a few different traps in there, but we are not going to do those traps because they clearly did not work. I have one in my head. So let's read our last book and see if there's any more tips in there that we can use when we create our leprechaun trap. Next up, how to trap a leprechaun. Because you just gotta catch one. All right, so how to trap a leprechaun. Legend tells of tiny elves who visit once a year. They'll steal your treasures for themselves, then quickly disappear. There's the kids. They're so excited. If you catch a leprechaun, he'll grant a wish, I'm told. But if he gets away, too bad. No wish, no luck, no gold. Poof! Whoops. Small and full of trickery, they'll fool you if they can. Catching one takes smarts and skill, but most of all, a plan. I've got a plan, and I'm going to tell you right after this story. The night before St. Patrick's Day, the leprechauns appear. If you wish to capture one, you'll need the proper gear. And I've definitely got the gear for you guys. So get those kits ready. First, you'll need to build a trap, one he can't escape. Grab a box, a bottle cap, some glitter, glue, and tape. I've got something even better. Use gold paint to coat the rocks. He will think they're real. Scatter them inside the box, and he will come to steal. No way, Jose. Pour some glue inside the box and build a rainbow slide. He'll take a ride to find the gold, but find that he's stuck inside. Look at that. That's a really cool trap. Do you think the leprechaun will fall for it? Let's find out. Leprechauns come out at night so they can sneak around. There he goes. He's taking the gold. Now close the drapes and dim the light and wait without a sound. He's going down the slide. I think maybe they got him. Did you hear that? Crinkle, snap. Quickly, check your snare. They got him, they got him, they got him. Oh, it's so exciting. Let's find out. Poof. Oh, shucks. He just escaped the trap. He could be anywhere. Oh, man. I think our trap's gonna be better than this. Look at this. He left his shoe. That's just like what happened here at my house. And in the shoe, a note. Tiny words addressed to you. And this is what he wrote. Look at that. That shoe looks just like the one that I have here. Wow. Dear children, thanks for the glitter and shiny gold rocks, but I can't be trapped by a cardboard box. Your tricks were quite clever. Your trap was so great, but it takes more than rainbows to steal my fate. Signed, Liam the Leprechaun. It's a shame he got away, but please don't shed a tear. Get that. They had to use a magnifying glass to read the letter because it's so tiny. Go enjoy St. Patrick's Day and try again next year. The end. Well, that was cute. How to trap a leprechaun. It gave us some good pointers, and it showed us once again that cheeky little leprechaun got away from the trap. But I think I have a much better idea on how to trap this leprechaun. So if you guys signed up for the leprechaun trap kit, go ahead and get it ready and meet me at my crafting station so we can craft a leprechaun trap. And just maybe we'll get to see a leprechaun this year. Now, before we get started, let's get some of these wiggles out to this dance-erific St. Patrick's Day song that I found today. So everybody stand up and get ready to dance.
The apostle of Ireland, a saint was he, passed away in March on the 17th, remembered and will for eternity, so rise for St. Patrick's celebrity. P-A-T-R-I-C-K, that's right, it's time for St. Patrick's Day. Get your hands up and clap along, now pat your knees and give us stomp stomp. P-A-T-R-I-C-K, that's right, it's time for St. Patrick's Day. Get your hands up and clap along, now pat your knees and give us stomp stomp. Now listen up and let me tell you a story about a guy named Patrick and all his glory. Grew up in Britain in his early years, moved to Ireland to teach faith as a career. Some traditions and superstitions, come on musicians, explore the mission. You wear green so you don't get pinched, look out for leprechauns, let's go get enriched. Another tradition that we see when we eat American Irish meal is cabbage and beef. People get out and watch the parade, dancing and music makes the day feel great. A four-leaf clover, it's your lucky day. The Shamrock is Ireland's national display. Get your green on, give a clap, 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 get down, let's dance with the St. Patrick rap. P-A-T-R-I-C-K, that's right, it's time for St. Patrick's Day. Get your hands up and clap along, now pat your knees and give us stomp stomp. P-A-T-R-I-C-K, that's right, it's time for St. Patrick's Day. Get your hands up and clap along, now pat your knees and give us stomp stomp. The apostle of Ireland, a saint was he, passed away in March on the 17th, remembered and will for eternity, so rise for St. Patrick's celebrity.
Whew! Wasn't that fun? I am so pumped and I'm ready to build this leprechaun trap so I can catch a leprechaun today. So, in your little leprechaun trap bag, you're going to have a little leprechaun hat, some coins, gold and green, and these sparkly rainbow colored pipe cleaners. Now, if you didn't register for a kit, that's okay, no problem, because all this stuff you can find at the stores. You can get leprechaun hats, wonderful rainbow colored pipe cleaners, and even the gold coins. So the only other thing that you're going to need today is a pair of scissors. Now, on your leprechaun hat, I have already cut a little X on the top. Can you guys see it? There it is, okay? So that is gonna be where the leprechaun falls through to the bottom of the hat. Now, he's not gonna be able to see it, and when he walks on it, he's not gonna fall. But when he jumps, he'll fall right through when he lands. And I'm gonna show you why he has to jump. So, with our pipe cleaners, they're rainbows. So guess what? We're making a rainbow. And on each side, there are these little holes. And we're going to cut our pipe cleaners in half and slide them through the holes. And I'm going to show you how to do that. So first up, we're going to use our scissors and we're going to cut all of our pipe cleaners in half. Just quickly go through. It's really easy. It's thin metal. And boom, we have all of our pipe cleaners in half. So what's the first color in our rainbow? That's right, red. So we're going to kind of bend it a little bit. Stick one end on one side of our hole. Don't go all the way through, just a little bit. And bend it and take it to the other side. And there we have our first color. And we're going to do that for the rest of our colors. All right, so now that we have our rainbow on our hat, I'm going to show you our sneaky little trick to get our leprechaun to fall through our hat. We're going to take one of our gold coins, or you can use your green one, whichever one. Leprechauns like gold, leprechauns like green, so it doesn't matter. You're going to take your coin and you're going to slide it through just a little bit on our colors in our rainbow. Kind of do it like halfway, so half is on the top and half is showing on the bottom. Let me get up real close to show you what mine looks like. See that? That's going to entice the leprechaun when he gets up on top of this hat. And since he's so small, he's going to have to jump to reach the coin. And what's going to happen when he lands back down? He's going to go right through our hole. Tricky, sneaky. Now, in order for the leprechaun to get up on our hat, we're going to have to build him a ladder. And we can build him a beautiful rainbow ladder out of the rest of our pipe cleaners. What we're going to do, since we only need a small ladder, we can cut our pipe cleaners in half again. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, now that we got our pipe cleaners cut in half, let's go ahead and choose 2 pipe cleaners that'll go on the sides. I'm going to go with purple because that is a beautiful color and I like it so. So we're going to take those, put them to the side, and now you're going to choose one color. Let's go with yellow. It's a nice gold yellow. So pick it up, take it so that it's kind of halfway, not even halfway. And we're just going to kind of wrap it around the bottom. Wrap it, wrap, 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 so it doesn't fall off. Okay? We're going to do the same on the other one. And we have our first step for our leprechaun. Now you're going to do that probably about 2 more times. So choose 2 more colors and do the same thing. All right, now that you have your ladder made, let's take the bottom edge and bend it up just a little bit, kind of like you're making little feet. And then it's ready to place up against your leprechaun hat. Now with all your little extra coins, you can go ahead and lean them up against your trap to entice that leprechaun. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed making your leprechaun trap, and I hope that you catch a leprechaun today.